Hi, I'm Christine Hassler, and I should introduce myself as, hi, I'm Christine Hassler, and I'm a recovering overachiever. And that's what's going to be the heart of what I speak about tonight. I graduated from USM in 2008, and I'm currently, those are my fans. Just kidding. Classmates and fans. Your classmates become your fans. That's what's so great about USM. And I'm currently in the Consciousness, Health, and Healing program now. And one of the things I like to share about USM is what got me here. I enrolled in 2006, and at that point, I had a book out. I was working part-time as a life coach. I was pretty good at the goal line. The goal line is where I was very comfortable in life. I was very comfortable in the educational system. I was very comfortable with my role as a student. If there was an opportunity to get extra credit in a class and I already had 100, I would go for the extra credit, because that is really how I define myself. That's how I got my sense of worth. So I just kept bumping up against a wall on the goal line. I couldn't get my career to go farther. And now I understand it's really that I was bumping up against that physical level, and all the mental, emotional, unconscious issues began to come forward for me. I didn't know that's what was going on, because as Ron said, they're unconscious. So I just thought that a master's degree would help me push through all of that. And that's what really got me to USM. I didn't go to an information evening or anything like that. I think I saw the word masters more than I saw the word spiritual psychology. And I showed up on the first night, and I walked in, and I thought we were in like the greeting room because there were no desks. I was like, what do we do in this room? And I had my laptop with me in my bag, because I really thought I was going to take notes. And at USM, they set the chairs in a certain way, and one chair's back, and I was like pushing my chair up, and someone was like, no, don't do that, and I thought I was already in trouble. So anyway, it was just a totally different experience for me. And so for me, it was really the experience of going from an externally referenced person to a more internally referenced person. My whole life was about who I could be in various roles, what I could accomplish, what I could do. And meanwhile, I was trying to build a career as a life coach and a motivational speaker and a I guess, self-improvement author. But why I was bumping up against a wall is because I hadn't resolved enough issues inside of myself to really move that forward. So when I got to USM, my coaching and my feedback from especially my second-year project was, Christine, do less. Like, stop putting all these goals in front of you and really start to look within. And that was uncomfortable. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but I was like, I know I'd rather go write another book. That's much easier. For me, anyway, in my experience. And my second-year project was a very intimate just project where I really focused on me and my life and what was important to me, and really answering the question, who am I? Independent of anything I had ever done in my life. And I think that was the most transformative experience for me. And lo and behold, as I resolved those issues inside of me, as I got more clear about who I was, as I opened myself up more to love and to spiritual evolution, my career did advance. I was able to quit all my other work, and now I work full-time as a life coach and a speaker and an author, and I love what I do. And I love what I do because I was really able to get to a more loving place inside of me. In that, when Ron was sharing, I'm upset because what came forward inside of me was the person in the past I've been most upset with in my life is me. I've been my own worst critic. And one of the, I think, most foundational things that I've taken from USM is how to ease that judgment of myself and really forgive myself and to come in more loving acceptance of myself. So if any of you can relate to being your own worst critic, USM is a wonderful opportunity to resolve that and really get to a place inside yourself where you actually not only just love yourself, but really like yourself. And I've been able to really use this in all aspects of my life, and I just want to share one professional and one personal thing quickly. I was recently asked to be a life coach on one of those reality TV shows where, they make over your life and in an hour, because it's really easy to do. I mean, it took me 2 years, and I'm still working on it, and I went into the show, and they didn't let me meet the girl, and they gave me a script. Did you guys know reality shows are scripted? I mean, sorry to spoil the surprise about that, but they handed me a script, and I got really nervous, and I was looking at it, and I was like, I hope I say the right things, and I got to do it right. That kind of overachiever that still comes out was like, I got to do it right, got to do it right. And it just hit me that all I had to do was bring my love degree. That's all I had to do in that experience, was just sit there and be in my loving and use my USM skills. And I was able to be there with the girl that I was coaching, and it was honestly just like being in this classroom. And they warned me they may stop tape, and they may have to cut and interrupt, and I was just like, okay. But I really just sat there, and I was in my loving, and I was really practicing skills like heart-centered listening, like we learn here. And by like 5-10 minutes in, the girl and the crew were all in tears. And I realized that just by using my love degree in any situation, even reality TV, you really can make a difference. And I love that USM skills just really apply in any situation. And in my personal life, one of the experiences I went through after graduating USM was leaving a marriage, coming to the end of a marriage. And with my USM education, I really was able to hold it as not something bad or terrible, but really something necessary in my spiritual evolution, and really was able to relate to it and go through it with as much ease and grace as possible. And to me, that is priceless. Going through difficult life events with this kind of education and support and consciousness, I mean, you just can't put a price on that. So I am so, so grateful to be part of this experience and part of this community. Thank you.